some cards, when they pop out, there is a message always, So let's see what Virgos hold for the money part of Virgos. So let's see the money aspect for Virgos. Money doesn't stay, Virgos. It comes substantially, but then it also goes away. It's not staying, Virgos. Probably check. There is a lot of clutter I'm seeing, cluttered energy, cluttered thoughts. Sometimes there is too many things that one has it in its mind, You feel that you've got to do this, you've got to spend money here, this, that, and there is no peace with yourself as well as money. So it's a version of you. The money is your own version at times. So when you feel so cluttered, even money is like, मैं क्या करूँगी इसकी space में आके बहुत confused है भाई, मैं क्या करूँ, इधर आऊँगा तो ये करना है, वो करना है, वो करना है, ये करना है. It's too confusing. So for you, Virgos, for you to sustain on the money, work on your mind first. There's too much of thought processes going on. Too much of rash decisions have been taken with money, and your money at times you're just giving away to people. I don't know why, for what, or maybe you have to take somebody's money as well. It's really like the money is in a mess. I'm sorry, Virgos, but what have you done with the money? Why total mess with the money? So we really need to sort this energy out for Virgos. I can see a lot of hatred about some things, some addictions as well. So the money has not been used in the right sense. It has been kind of like abused in things which are not required or substantially not used in the right way at all for Virgos. It also, see this card here. It's like a mask, it's your own version, as I told you. So it's extremely important. Virgos, let me give you some tip, because money is in a total mess. Now I'm going to give you some feng shui tips for increasing or at least healing your money energy. Check the west or the southwest zone. It's a Vastu and a Feng Shui tip. Check the west and the southwest zone of your home. If you have any windows or if you have any balconies or any kind of door or opening, you need to cover that up, because that is where, the money actually comes from the north, and it has to stay in your place wherever you are, wherever you stay. But and south and the west are places where it grows. If you have an opening in this area, your money will run away from there, So kind of like why it doesn't stay for you, check out in your space. If you have your south or your west or your southwest is kept open, then the money will not stay. So for example, like I am sitting here and say I have a window here, I have a curtain here. Say if this is my west or southwest and I have an opening here, the money won't stay here. So I will have to cover that with some kind of like a hardcore material or darker curtains or any kind of energy which will not allow the money to go away. And open out your north. Check the north of your home. Check that if there should be a door, there should be a window, because that's from where the money energy comes in. So allow. And any kind of clutter, if you have any kind of too much of unwanted things like shoe racks or anything is kept in such a thing, you need to immediately shift that. Keep spacious, keep your north spacious for the money energy to come in. Because with your money, please be extra cautious. Check out these feng shui tips about the west zone and the southwest zone. Ensure that it is closed and open out your north so that the money flows in. Something more I would like to say, because it's in a pathetic state, the money. So please, we need to. Life is a circle from childhood to childhood. Deservance issues, Virgos, there is something called deservability. You sometimes feel that I don't deserve good things in life, From childhood, probably these kind of conditionings set in, So this is a card of like childhood, So maybe there has been certain factors of feeling inferiority complex while you were a child. Maybe somebody is playing with something and you always wished that how I don't deserve this, I never get this, I am poor me kind of an attitude. So Virgos, if you kind of have this kind of poor me victim mindset, the money will not flow into your space. It's almost next to impossible that you can invite money in your space with this kind of energy. It's again an internal issue. So money cannot be just practically बचत करो, खर्चा कम करो, ये सब चीजें will not help you, Virgos. It's a very deep healing which is required. It's a deservability issue. So I'm going to say something additional about what you can do to feel deserving about your money. So money is a mode of exchange, but when you start giving the importance to the fabric itself, that is where things go wrong. Now, when you were a small child, you used to play something like this, like a boat, okay? Or you used to get the food that you want. You used to go for a movie. Uncle takes you to the movie, or anything that you wish to get is coming to you in some or the other source. It is not required that it will come in the form of money only. As far as your needs are being met, you have to show gratitude. Don't crib about the money, because money is just a mode of exchange. So it's again a learning here that जो भी चीजें आपको चाहिए in some or the other form ईश्वर दे ही दे रहा है आपको, तो उसके लिए शुक्राना मनाइए. Be gratitude. So the money will change when you turn around the energy and stop thinking कि सिर्फ if I had this much of bank balance, या मेरे पास इतना पैसा होता तो ही मेरी गाड़ी आगे बढ़ती, या फिर मैं तो ही इस काबिल होता या होती, या तो ही I would have got this in my life. It is not like that. As far as all the needs are being met, you are rich. You are rich in all sources. So it's a belief system. Change your belief. And you can join our money workshop whenever I'm holding that, because there are a lot of conditionings which otherwise are inbuilt through childhood, and it's very difficult without a coach or a helping hand to erase or reduce these belief systems on your own. ये मुश्किल हो जाता है अपने आप से निकालना. So इसके लिए आपको एक लाइफ कोच या कोई हेल्पिंग हैंड की जरूरत पड़ेगी, जो कि आपको उस दरमियान उस स्टेज पे लेके जाएंगे जहाँ पे ये बिलीव्स पहले आपके स्पेस में आए थे. So Virgos, बहुत काम है आपको मनी के ऊपर करना. I think I took a lot of time about Virgos money because it was required as well. They are like really facing severe issues on money. So we go to the next part of Virgos. We go to the family and relations for Virgos. Let's see what the relations say for Virgos. Virgos are very simple people. No drama. They want to be like very peaceful. They kind of give up as soon as they see so much of drama. They would want to run away the first thing, So as far as like they are peace loving people, so they do not wish to take part in too much of things here. So relationships, I don't think that you are never a problem creator. You are a peacemaker, and you would always want that things are always smooth. So at least that area of your life seems to be pretty much sorted. So we go to your health for Virgos. The health, you pretty much health freak, Virgos. Probably in fact, to some extent, you may also feel that you go into the details of every aspect. So you could be encouraged to actually always take up something additional. You could start. You're so good at it. When it comes to you, like an expert. So why don't you, in fact, think of having simultaneously a part-time hobby or any kind of career related to health, because you yourself are so diligent at it. It would be great if you could advise other people and help them through or walk them through their difficulties. So it's advising you that you are a master. So masters can actually kind of like enhance their skills more, and get into that zone where you could actually be kind of in a place of authority to help people in terms of their health. Now we go to the life's journey for Virgos. Yeah, so let's see what the life's journey holds for Virgos. Virgos, they aim very high in their lives, and they never give up. But there is always something to do with the father healing energy. I don't know about their relationships with their parents. It seems as if somewhere there is always a clash between some parental issues for Virgos. It could be them as parents with their children, or it could be something as they themselves with their forefathers and ancestors. So it seems there is some energy blocks in the Virgos space as far as ancestors are concerned, or the head of the family is concerned. It could be that you feel the need that everything has to go according to the authority. So that's where your life's journey would like to tell that everything, you don't give away your power to though we come from a culture where we do respect elders and we do respect but every time it is not required that everybody is right, even though they hold the position or the authority. So it's not required that that they would be always right. So sometimes you give this benefit of doubt to yourself as well, where you give this authority to yourself and approve yourself that that's your life's journey, that to go against the crowd sometimes, always to feel safe, you want to go in that same crowd and same space and same people. That's where your life's journey wants you to take a little bit of a risk and get into kind of like believing in yourself that your dreams, your aspirations, or something that you would like to do in your life without approvals of others. So look into that. So that's where you need to little work, and I'll give you some tips as well for your life's journey, how it will help you. So birds and animals is something they fly in the sky. So it is an important responsibility of every living being, where they nurture their siblings, but after a while they allow them to go away. After some time they allow you to go away. So say if the birds are raising their younger ones, so it's their moral responsibility to teach them to become independent, but they don't want to be like the whole life being dependent on the parents, or they don't have that kind of a culture where if I have given you something, you give me back something, like how we hold that. I know it's like been in generations like that but certain times for you need to understand that this is something you allow to let go. You allow yourself to grow in life and do not keep moving around in that old past same hurts which is bothering you. So move ahead. Now coming back to inner child, your plants and animals, that's what I told you to learn from them. So kindness is supposed to be there, but attachments, break through the attachments. Unconditional love can be there, but don't get always attached. Don't feel pressurized about things. That is something which you need to learn. Okay, so let's come back to your inner child. I think your inner child would really want to go out. I mean, not during the pandemic, I'm saying, but in a fresh, new atmosphere. Something which you have always been living in a certain country, a certain zone, a certain space. If you go away from in a new culture for some time, it's not forever, but at least a couple of days, it will revive you instantly. It brings about instant energy booster. So something whenever time permits you, taking care of all the precautions for the COVID things, not now I'm saying, but in future, that's the message from the inner child, that you like to travel, and that's something which will kind of like rejuvenate you, heal you in various aspects. So that's what the inner child message holds for you, that to break through the monotony of life, to really catch up on your energy levels, it's important that you go away for some time from the zone where you are into a new area, new country, new zone, new people. It could be as good as just a few kilometers drive away from where you are, from maybe a city life into kind of like a country life for just some time, and then you are back again with lots of energy. So My dear friends, I'm really so grateful to you. Once again, my heartfelt gratitude to all of you. A big namaste to everybody. I hope that you enjoyed my readings and predictions, and we covered all the zodiacs as much detailed that I could go into. As many things which are supposed to be important for this year, and whatever the timeline that allowed me. In case you would want to personally connect with me, I will be putting down my email ID and my contact details. You could feel free to connect with me, and I would be more than happy to offer you guidances and readings for the year ahead in terms of your personal life or any kind of other issues or concerns that you have been facing. That's it. I would just take your leave, and once again, thank you so much with all my heart. Lots of gratitude, and wish you all a fabulous 2021, and may all your dreams and desires and everything come true. God bless you.